local contractors around the nation. Everybody is on site. In the history of the Republic of Ghana, this is the first time. Because, you see, Minusasa, but every time you are better, you say one contractor, but this time, in the history of Ghana, no, you're over 20, 30, 40, 50, 70 contractors all working at the same time. Then you ask yourself, hey, and the Sabai way, you're more chance, you're more twasso. Sa vision na John Mahama de abano yenya obi a onim nyansa odo John Mahama vision na why na adwin say obebre no hwase esua vision no ananti John Mahama nemu a, and then we can continue this because it is only somebody who is ready to submit himself and learn, believe in the vision of John Mahama, and you'll be our NDC mun believe in the vision of John Mahama, and that is something that we don't have to forget. So your NDC, so your delegate, you need to understand, say so person the ekoso not development ekoso, you will need somebody who have humbled himself, learned the job, believe in the vision of John Mahama, because over to the 2 million will be so NPP NDC now on John Mahama vision. There are so many of them walking around. You see them. They don't believe in the vision of John Mahama. They don't believe in the big push. They don't believe in John Mahama creating opportunities from home, using internet generated funds. They don't believe in that. Those people are dangerous. That is why we need to look at people who are working with John Mahama, who believe and support his vision. So it is very, very important. Today the president was out. Let's go listen to the president and the roads minister, the president of the republic.
Central region is an attractive place for investment and tourism, but because of the constriction in the road network, it's been very difficult for people to open up their investments towards the central region. If we do this road network, it will allow some of the investors to begin to open factories in this corridor, and that will create jobs for the local people here.
So this is the president, and the inspector Kaswa Winiba Road, no, on Wankasa or office, and Ujadi or so episode in Nikoshe. So he drove there and he witnessed a Juma Ekoso. And Okasa say Central Region, Central Region, Edanakomaso. The reason why in Tia Oba Bemuno, some roads are strategic roads, man, and they say, oh, no, Central Region, there are so many companies, on person could be companies or it could be a factories or, but the problem is not a quino. Because I study realistically over to the 2 hours every Kaswa and Accra Central Region. But because the roads are bad, it becomes so difficult for anybody to travel to Accra, Kumas, Cape Coast and back. And John Mahama said, when you not count why Nigerians say, Odim say, their investors they are sitting on the sidelines. They really want to go to Central Region and build and employ and create opportunities, but the issue is acquiring it. And it's not Omo Maya Kaswa Winiba Cape Coast Road, Ako Pieta Krade. Or see, there is a specific reason. Or per se obie Central Region, or per se obie Western Region, or per se the connection between Accra, Central Region, Western Region, or per se smooth. So nebeya obi wo because okay. Maybe we could be a big hotel or Cape Coast. Right now, say for Bami Hotel now, normal and do Abia Sebio, Omolando Accra International Airport. How long is it going to take them to get there? Because sometimes myself and my family, we travel around. Some of the resorts we travel, Abia in Mexico, Abia in Dominican Republic. But some of the resorts, Abia a 2-hour drive. Ebiso a 30 minutes drive. Ebo a 5 minutes drive. More times, call these resorts. We want the one that drive from the airport, you enter the resort into a 10 minutes one, but the same services, you another one a 2 hours. So these are things. It is so maybe some ultra modern or world class resort we Cape Coast. He's looking at the commute. Or commute, Senipa 60. Accra International Airport. How long is it going to take them to get to Cape Coast? Say your 20 time, listen, a 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 45 minutes. Then he's assured to say when people land, they will be enticed to come to Cape Coast. So a very strategic and very important. Say Obiko be factory or that's the opposite or the materials and then the product eba Accra, eba ship or tema. How long is it going to take? when they use the express road, when they take the main road, take it how long? Maybe 1 hour, 1 hour 45 minutes. No whatever. Now the nyome good shipping. These are things that are strategic. And later John Mahama say, "Sir, Ghana, big push, you know, are very, very important." Now, Osaka say, Mumianko John Dramani Mahama.
We hope that in the next 3 to 4 weeks, they'll be able to open this middle concourse so that all the traffic that is going directly towards Cape Coast or Winneba or Mankesim would not have to use the side roads. They'll use the middle, and that will free up the traffic on the side for them to work and complete that as quickly as possible. Once we finish this main road, the constituencies also have side roads and feeder roads. And so I'll ask the minister to look at some of those roads so that you don't have a beautiful highway just running through their constituencies without some of their roads being done. I'll also encourage the contractor for accepting to do some CSR. I remember when we did the Kaswa Road, we included boreholes, some schools, a polyclinic, and other things. And so I think that they were able to meet the communities halfway and provide some of these facilities. Then they also will feel, very much compensated for the construction of the road.
Air President Ekasan say, "Moi, ya mo kwan free Kaswa, ekosi Cape Coast, ekosi Takra, ya wo kwan. Dia na ya say ya main road a efe. Na ekwan a ekokoko constituency no ni nyina ye tan." O say, "One contractors na kata say, sebio omo so fa ekato kaso na sebio omo du constituency bi na omo ye ekwan na nkasa afa ho a omo branch no mo nwura kuro nim na omo tenetene eye de enkuro no kwan no omo ye ni nyina ye ena na okata embre na oye kaso kwan na NPP fo di na tem se kaso kwan no kwan no on say oye kaso kwan na nya kaso kwan no kwan osisi schools oye ye mantem kwan ni nyina o kaso a osisi sia on contractors na kata say oboso sebio omo so fa ekanto kaso omo ye Ghana fo kakra omo pe ekwan bi so na omunwura constituency no bebi omeduru na ekwan kese ne fa ho no omunwura constituency no na omunye ye sa kwan nyina nkeka ho ebia school nkitinkiti bi omdo hye ho no omfa hye ho na senia enye fe na ekuro no so sebio wo constituency a wo kwan ye fe na wo sabe si main road so a wo kwan ye fe o se eno ene nyoma on contractors na tenase aka into ogidi pa say wo constituency na omuduru ho a contractors bi be pa fa kronim na matenetene kwan ni bi na matwetwa kwan ni bi so na maguso asphalt na bibia koye ntia no so eka eye plans a waye ediafa big push jumadie we ho the road minister nankasa Mr. Boja ono so ekasai.
The contractor is doing very well. The quality of work is very good. Your belief in the Ghanaian contractor to be able to fix our roads is unwavering. We can say that the bulk of your investment in road infrastructure goes to the Ghanaian contractor, the Ghanaian worker. So you are creating jobs, creating access and many things, and we are very grateful for what you are doing. As of today, every contractor who has raised work certificate on either ongoing big push project or new big push project has been settled. We don't owe anybody one cedi, which means that you mean what you say about the big push. So big push contractors can be assured we are not only paying big push contractors anyway, we are paying all the contractors. The contractor is doing.
And the road minister can